Hello everybody, today I will bring a few comments on one of the most fantastic blades I have ever held. I know you must have heard that before from me, but it doesn't really matter because this is the real deal on survival knives. The father of all, the legendary, yes, it is the Asek. The Asek is made by Ontario Knife Company and it is designed as a survival knife. It is a beautiful knife that it was meant to be carried by the air crew on a helicopter. It is a very nice, very roughly finished piece of machinery. It is unusual how small the blade is and how big, thick and heavy the handle is at the same time. It has a huge pointy pommel to break the glasses to escape from a crashed helicopter. It has, as you can see, this is a requirement from the government. It has two different saws. This is a very sharp one. It is pretty much like a wood saw, but this one, it is more like a plexiglass saw to open up your way through the windshield of a helicopter. Very sharp, carbon steel. What is unusual is the weight on this thing. As you can see, we're talking about nearly 10 ounces, which happens to be quite heavy for a knife this size. Let's make a quick comparison with another knife of roughly the same size. This is the Mora Companion, a military knife as well, and it's about the same size, but it's only 3.2 ounces. Size is roughly the same, as I said, even the handles are roughly the same. So as you can see, it's a few times heavier than the average knife. It came from the beginning with a huge rubberized guard with metal inside, as you could imagine, so you can protect your hand from cutting the plexiglass or the glass, if you can cut yourself from that. And it has a perforated guard so you can tie it up as a spear. Beautiful, beautiful design. The simplicity make it a lovable tool. It comes from the factory with this MOLLE Compatible sheath. You could tie it up on your MOLLE system or on your belt and leg, as you can see. It comes from the factory with this amazing tool, very useful. This is brand new, the strap cutter. A metal piece contoured for your hand so you can apply a lot of force. You could either cut straps or paracord with this. Extremely sharp. The looking of this thing is amazing. This is an oxygen valve key and it also came with a ceramic sharpener to take care of your knife on the field. As you can see, you could even take care of the serrations with it. This is a fantastic design. Another feature that I like is the extremely tough insert it came with to keep the knife tightly in, and perhaps the most interesting feature of this knife is its price. It is way more affordable than the competition, and guess what? The competition, being this guy, copied almost in full extent what the Asek is. Probably some of you might argue the Gerber LMF, it's a better looking knife, and probably you'll be right, but it's way more expensive and you can get pretty much the same usage out of it. Do I like the Asek better than any other options? Probably I do, because it has a couple characteristics that I like. It is an extremely high quality knife in an extremely low price that makes this knife one of the best deals on the knife market. This is the SP16, and one of the characteristics that I like about the Asek is that the material of the handle is a lot more rubbery than the Cytel, whatever polymer they use on the SP series. This is quite stiff, yet it is a high traction polymer, but this is more like a rubbery feeling. You might get some sweat from holding it, especially in the jungle, but this polymer isolates your hand from electricity, and apparently that is something that this polymer might not do since they changed it for this knife. The lanyard hole, the weight, the size, the portability, the wonderful MOLLE sheath, the budget price and its rough looks makes this knife one of the best purchases in the knife market nowadays, and I absolutely recommend it. Obviously you might feel it's a bit short because it has only a 4-inch blade, but you could pair it with another fantastic tool from Ontario Knife Company, and that is the SP16 which I am madly in love with. Great couple of tools that will never let you down. Highly recommended again. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, share and subscribe.